This is unlike how I've ever played golf before in my entire life. Welcome back to my Chasing Scratch series, and today I'm playing golf completely different. So every single time I miss a fairway, a green, or a three putt, I'm taking a club out of my bag. However, I am not choosing what club I'm taking out of my bag. I'm letting Siri choose. So let's get this round started. So I'm gonna see how long I can last, how many clubs I end up with. I don't know if you've all played like this before, but this is gonna be a tough little 9-hole, 8-hole, 6-hole, who knows how long I'm gonna end up. So first hole, it's a pretty narrow fairway. I just have to get this in the fairway so I start off good. Okay, that's right down the middle. That's a great start. Woo! My heart's racing a little bit. It is Florida, and that means it is extremely humid. And the last 4 or 5 rounds I've played, I've actually had to club up because of the density of the air. Just an FYI, if you're like wondering why am I not hitting the ball as far, maybe it's because the environment around you is humid. I've noticed it's been a huge impact recently on my game. So that's what I'm definitely gonna have to like incorporate today. That is my biggest weakness, is missing greens. So I hope today that won't hurt me. All right, this pin is 130. However, the pin is in the back. The goal is to land it in the middle. So I have a 9-iron in my hand. I'm gonna actually take a full 9 just because, like I said earlier, the humidity is playing a huge factor in distance control with my irons. So just take a full 9 and commit to the shot. That's good. Okay, I think that's on the green. We are in a solid position for a putt. Let's go. So throughout this round, I'm going to use the Grint in order to help me definitely read the green so I don't 3-putt and I have to take a club out of my bag, but also just for overall course management and keeping my score. I absolutely love this app. I've been using it for about a year and a half now, and I got all my friends on it. Everyone loves it. So if you have the Grint app, go ahead and give me a follow and we can just watch each other just get better at golf. These greens are known to be very slippery. However, it has rained the last couple days, so I think this has slowed down the greens a lot. So just get in for a birdie. Oh my gosh, that definitely has slowed down, but that is a good first hole to start. I think I just needed a little bit more pace. That was in the hole, no doubt. Okay, first hole's a par. All right, so first hole was a success. No clubs out of the bag. However, this hole is pretty narrow where I land it. So I actually try to aim for the left side of the bunker and try to draw it to the left. Tight one. So if I hit this one, we're in good shape. Oh, that is another pure shot right down the middle. We love that. I'm striping the driver today. This fairway is probably 30 yards wide where I normally land it. So going for a driver with this challenge was very risky, but it definitely paid off because I hit a bomb and now I'm really confident with the driver. This one is 125. The pin is in the front, but in order to get this on the green so I don't lose a club, I actually clubbed up. So I have an 8-iron. I'm gonna choke down and try to hit a 135 shot just so I'm a little long of this pin, so I make sure I'm getting on this green. I pured that. Sit down. Okay, center of the green. That's what I'm asked, and that's what I'm looking for. So that was a good game plan for sure. I think I just learned something there. I would have used a 9, but it was just smarter to club up in this situation so I get on the green and make a putt instead of possibly landing short, which I normally do, and struggle to chip it close to get up and down. So definitely learned something there. It is okay to club up, choke down a little bit, and hit a nice smooth shot instead of muscling a club. And when you muscle a club, you increase your risk of hitting it thin, chunky, because you're giving it your all. So just remember that going forward, because I learned something there. All right, so I looked at the Grint's green map, and this one says that it's gonna swing around to the right. Makes a lot of sense because there is a drain over to the right. That is a little tip for you guys. If you see drains, that is normally where they want the water to flow. So that means everything is going that way. Just an FYI. So this ball is definitely gonna swing a little to the right. Sit, go in, go in, go in. That was a solid putt. Right, now, if I make this, that is another par, another hole without dropping any clubs. That is solid so far. You almost got a hole in one! And I wouldn't have got it on video. But it didn't go in. No. My dad almost got a hole in one, so I'm gonna try to follow his lead. 143 into the wind. I'm clubbing up again, so I have a 7-iron. I'm gonna choke down a little bit, but commit to a full shot, just choking down on the club. Oh, that looks like it's missing. That's missing the green. I missed the green. First club is coming out. Let's see which one it is. All right, I missed the green. That means I have to ask Siri what club to take out of my bag. Now, I am saying number 1 is a driver, 14 is a putter. Now, let's ask her, what club is coming out of my bag? Say it, Dad. You're the honors.
Pick a number between 1 and 14. 12.
12.
Thank you.
So that's a 54, right? So 14's a putter. 13, yeah. I have to take my 54 out of my bag. Okay, 54 is going bye-bye. Luckily it wasn't my 58 because I needed it here. 54 is gone. Goal is just to get this close. Oh no, I got some ball on that one. That was my first sand shot in a couple days, so I'll give myself some grace, I guess. So hard to get close on this green. Just runs away from you. Darn it. All right, this is for bogey. Not an ideal spot for bogey. I have like 15 feet left. It's like military golf right now on this hole. If you don't hit this green, you're lucky to get it close because of how the grain is on this hole. That didn't break at all. All right, that was an ugly hole, but I only lost 1 club. I'm running to the next hole. You know, looking back at that hole, the 7-iron was the right club. I just hit it right. So, have to move on. I only missed the green, so that means I only have 1 club taken out. Not bad. That is just the goal of this round, just to have fun, just challenge myself, not really so much the score, even though I know deep down I'm gonna remember that I had a double there. But this is a birdieable par 5, so let's get after it. Par 5 here. Let's just bomb the driver like I did in the first 2. If I hit that too far, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, I think we're in the fairway, but if I hit it too far, I'm gonna be so mad. All right, so pin is 233 with bunkers right in the front. I think to reach the screen, I have to hit it to the front, which is about 210. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to go for this one, except I'm gonna aim a little to the right where there's a little opening so I don't have to worry about those bunkers on the next shot. Oh, cut a little, please. Cut! Cut! No! Oh my God, my lie is terrible. I hit the side slope of the darn bunker and it kicked left and now I'm on the side of the bunker. Okay. Yeah, so this is the interesting shot here. Sitting up high into this rough. When the ball's sitting up way above your feet, you have to aim out to the right. So I'm aiming out to the right. Like I said, I'm just gonna get this onto the green. It's gonna run out. So that is the goal here. Oh no. Did that get some spin or what? Sit down, please. Is that on the green? If that's on the fringe, I have to take out a club. If that is crazy, I think it's on the green though. That was the craziest shot ever. So I just wanted to land this sucker on the green. It just popped right out and luckily got a crap ton of spin. So you won't believe where this shot ended up. I almost had to take out another club. Look at this shot. Talk about close.
Yeah.
Right, Dad? Yeah. He's like, yeah, that was a close call. I took out the pin because I have confidence this is going in. Nice little putt up this hill. Nothing too crazy. I think if anything, it's going to break a little left because of this hill. But the green is kind of counteracting that. So I'm just playing this pretty straight. Oh, darn it. Oh, that was supposed to be a birdie. Alrighty, no clubs dropped there. I only lost one club so far through 4 holes, so that's pretty good, I think. 5th hole here. It's a tough little hole. But like I said, let's just get a driver in the fairway. Stop leaking. Stop leaking, please. I don't know. It hit the rough, but I think it bounced to the left. We'll see when we get up there. If you hadn't noticed, I like talking a lot when I'm playing. So I talk to the ball and sometimes it listens and sometimes it doesn't. That one did not listen. Oh my gosh. That is the worst feeling in the world. All right, gotta take another club out of the bag. Let's figure out what it is.
Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 14. 5.
Is that, okay. I gotta do the math here. Driver, 3 wood, 5 wood, hybrid, 6 iron. 6 irons out of the bag. All right, I'm okay with that. 116, normally I hit a pitching wedge. However, this pin with a pitching wedge, I'm flirting with that water. So I have a 9 iron in my hand. It is a little downwind, so I'm gonna choke down, kind of like a 3/4 9. I think it'll be perfect. Come back. Okay, that's a really good shot. Ooh. Okay, it ended up closer than I thought. Let's go make a putt now. Using the Grint green map, everything slopes to the left. And it's super downhill, so it's gonna be really fast, and it's down green. So that equals extremely fast. So I definitely have to play the right speed here. Look at it just roll. Those you just have to lag close, right? I'm not trying to really make it, just trying to get it in a close proximity so I can just tap in for par. So this hole, I've said this before, is everyone's favorite. So I normally hit a 6 iron on this hole, however, I don't have a 6 iron anymore. So, and this pin is like in the worst spot ever. Super easy to 3-putt with this pin location, so I just have to put this on the green. And then I feel like I can try my best to 2-putt. So goal is just to choke down on this, hit a nice smooth shot, and get it on the green first and foremost. We'll worry about the putt when I have it. It is downwind too. Ooh. Oh no, stay up. I missed the green. Another club out of my bag. For me, I kind of struggle to like go in between clubs with my hybrid. I really have to work on that. I think I use too much hands. I tend to flip it and then it goes off to the right and I get no distance at all. So definitely something I need to work on. But to be quite honest with you, it is better to be short on this hole so you could chip up instead of putting downhill or across. This green is insane. It's insanely hard. So I feel good with the shot that I left myself with. chipping up the hill instead of putting down the hill. It's just a whole lot easier. So I'm walking up to the green and I'm like, wait, I missed the green. I gotta take out a club. So let's see what club is being taken out. So far 54 and a 6 iron.
Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 14. 3.
3. So that's a 3 wood? No, 5 wood. Okay. I'm totally okay with that. We're getting some decent clubs. Okay. So through 6 holes, I only dropped 3 clubs. So that is pretty good. This one is a fun hole I like to get after. So let's just bomb a driver. I'm glad the driver's still in the bag right now. So let's hit the fairway so I don't possibly lose it. That's cutting just a little. I think it's gonna stay on the fairway though. Yeah, it's on the fairway. So normally I have 165 coming in on this hole, and that's normally a 6 iron for me. But luckily I crushed the driver and I probably have like 145 in instead. But I've been using the Swingman rangefinder that connects to the Grint app, so I'm able to get the pin but also the distance to the back, center, and front of the green all in one scan. Really stinking convenient. I love that part about this. How it connects directly to the app is so nice. All right, so 149 to the pin. I have a 7 iron in my hand. The pin is in the back. So this will be a good club, especially with the humidity and stuff. This shot should land in the center of the green, if I hit it good. So I had a little bit of a phone mount function there. It is getting a little hot out here, so my phone is kind of going black and turning off whenever it wants. But I stuck that right next to the hole. Guys, that was a perfect shot with the 7 iron. And I thought it was gonna land in the middle of the green, but it landed right next to the pin. So I'm very happy with that shot. Now looking forward to making this putt because I need a birdie. So definitely focusing. Going to look at the Grint green map here because I need to make this putt. But this is what I am looking at right now. So a nice little 7-footer for birdie. And there's a little butterfly on the ball. Wishing me luck. I'm saying this is breaking a little bit to the left, but I'm playing this fairly straight because these are so fast. So that is what I'm doing. See, I always like to overread straight putts. I always think it's supposed to do something and normally it doesn't. Let's go! It was dead straight. I just had to commit to it. Nice birdie for me there. Still only 3 clubs lost. Going into the 8th hole. Hole 8. This hole is pretty narrow. Water on the left, obviously, and some rough on the right. Like I said, goal here is just to get this in the fairway so I don't lose a club. We're getting closer to the finish line. Nope, that is out to the right. No, it went dead straight. Hopefully it gets a good kick. And it did not kick it off. It is in the rough, so I'm losing another club. The good news is my fairway misses haven't been like crazy bad. They have been just off the fairway. So it's not like my fairway misses are getting me in that much trouble. But that is the point of this game, is just to get super precise so you can really like focus on a small target. Whenever I focus on a small target, I usually play extremely well because my focus isn't like everything around me. It's only like a certain, zone or an area on the green or the fairway. So try this out if you ever, are going out and playing for fun by yourself. He's ready. He wants me to take another club out of the bag. So what do I have to take out?
Hey Siri, select a number between 1 and 14. 6.
Did we already have 6? We had 5. So that is a 7 iron. Right?
Driver, 3 wood, 5 wood, high red, 6 iron.
7 iron. 7 irons out of the bag. So 4 clubs are now gone. But we have this hole and 1 more hole left. Look at this rough. This is some thick stuff. So I have my U wedge here. I'm gonna try to hit it like 95, feeling like I'm hitting it 95. It is 86 yards though. I just have to get this out of the rough and onto the green. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. That just grabbed it. And I'm dropping another club. This is crazy. I actually hit it in the center of the face. It hit really high. Just that rough just grabs the hosel like crazy. So I'm just in the fringe, which it's very puttable. Hopefully I don't have those sprinkler heads in my way. But I'm dropping a club because I missed the green. So gotta figure out what club I'm dropping now. They're dropping like flies.
Select the number between 1 and 14. 9.
9 iron. No, that's not a 9 iron. 7. Is that an 8 iron? I think that's an 8 iron. Yep. I gotta do the math every single time. So it's
Driver 3 wood, 5 wood, hybrid, 6 iron, 7 iron. What was it again? 7?
9.
Driver 3 wood, 5 wood, 4 hybrid, 6 iron, 7 iron, 8 iron, 9 iron, pitching wedge.
Pitching wedge is gone. I think I can handle that. I think I can handle. Why did that take so long for me to figure out? I don't know. Right up against this stuff. But luckily those sprinkler heads I thought were gonna be in my way, but they're not going to be. Definitely braking to the right. Oh, sit. Okay, not bad. So, okay, stop. Stop! Nice little tester 4-footer coming back. But let's not overthink this one. Alrighty. Head down. Last hole coming up. Alright, I'm running out of clubs here. But luckily this is the last hole. So I have no 5 wood. I have no 6 iron, no 7 iron. No pitching wedge. And no 54 degree. But this is a par 5. So kind of have to play this smart. I'm happy I have my driver still. And she is right down the middle. Love that. Not dropping a club here. I'm gonna pipe a 3 wood, just try to get it down there as far as I can. There is a bunker to the right, so I'm aiming just right of this pin. Oh no, that's in the rough. That'll be fun. It's getting tough because this would be a perfect pitching wedge. I have 102 yards. Not a perfect pitching wedge, but it was like a finessed pitching wedge. So, oh my gosh, so tough. I think I'm just gonna try to muscle a U-wedge. Hopefully this ball, it looks like it's sitting up, so it might be a flyer. That's the only reason why I'm hitting this, or else I might hit like a knockdown 9, but obviously don't wanna miss this green, or else I'm dropping another club and praying to Lord it's not a putter or a wedge. So 101, gotta really go after this. Hopefully I catch a flyer. Oh no, that was not a flyer. I have to drop another club. Oh my gosh, this rough, it like caught my club again. Sometimes this rough can be so unpredictable, but I have to get rid of another club. I'm really hoping the number isn't 13 or 14 because I need a 58 to hit this next shot and I need my putter. So let's see what it is. All right.
Hey Siri, select a number between 1 and 14. 9.
We've already had 9.
Hey Siri, select a number between 1 and 14. 13.
That is a 58. And I need it for the shot. Okay, 58's out of the bag then. Definitely needed a 58. So I have to be pretty conservative on this. I'm gonna open up the face a little and hope for the best. Obviously I would not use this club in this situation, guys. Just what I'm dealing with. That was actually not bad. All right, I don't have a great putt for par, but I have a putt for par, so we're good. This is a putt for par. It's a little speedy one. Oh my gosh, that would have been so good. All right, that is the final of this challenge. This was a really fun challenge. So I have to figure out how many clubs I actually ended up losing. I think I lost 6 clubs, and at the end it got really interesting. But I want to thank you so much for watching this video and thank the Grint for helping me out throughout this round. I'm going to check all of my stats post round just so I can know exactly where I need to improve the most, such as fairways and greens. And don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, so I know the video was supposed to be done. Go ahead, test yourself. Let me know in the comments what you guys end up doing. This challenge was extremely hard. I made it extremely hard because I took a club out every single time I missed a fairway or a green or 3-putted, but you can change it however you want. Let's say every single time you make a bogey, you take the club out of your bag. You can make it however you want, how difficult or how easy. It's just a lot of fun, and it's just a different way to play the game of golf, but you can be super creative this way. So thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video. This is not a flyer. All these bugs are bad. That was really bad. Okay, say it, Dad. You're the honors.
What club should I take out of my bag?
No. Have her pick a number between 1 through 14. Hey Siri.
Hey Siri,